So I found out what I had, and I realized that a part of my gift was also right here. It's in my voice, and start praying over my voice and said, okay, God, bring me opportunities that only come with this voice. You know what I'm saying? Once you find out what the gift is, I became clear. You think speaking is my gift. That's not my gift. I have a unique voice, a unique sound, right? It comes from my soul. It's like I'm singing. I prayed the prayer, and before I know it, wings stopped. Look, I'm not lying to y'all. I saw Meek again, when I told you the gathering spots. I'm in Houston for the Super Bowl. I work for the NFL. I'm in the mall just chilling. Meek. Now, Meek different. He rolled with about 9 people. I'm like, you got to have some money to be rolling with 9 dudes. Everybody see me on my own, like, E, you be by yourself, where's your security? I'm like, security costs. I'm just going to have to go take the loss. If I get shot, I'm just going to get shot. I'm taking the loss. I'm going to take the loss. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford to have 9 people following me every day, and I got to feed them. These big boys. I can't do it. It's just, Lord, but as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you know what I'm saying? I shall fear no evil. I'm just praying and walking like, Lord bless. I do see both of them, and they do look like they coming, but please, Lord, help me in Jesus' name. For I'm just being real. Sometimes you hit the GPS, you trying to get something to eat in the city you ain't from, and you done went through the hood. And they standing there looking like you got to stop before. I'm like, bro, I promise you, somebody getting hit, I'm not stopping the car. I'm just bottom line. For real, they'll do it. They'll just jump like, walk kind of like, yo, what's up, bro? I'm like, you going to learn today. Woo. I put on one of my ET. You got to sleep the dream. You got to eat. I turn that joke up again. Woo. It's like, we getting about this hood. Right? And so before I know it, I got Wingstop. That's next. I see Meek. Meek calls, see, E, we want to put you on bed. Next thing you know, I'm going through the airport, little youngster like, E, what up? It's Rick's walk, homie. Rick don't know me, but little man like, what up? Rick like, who is that? Rick and I talked. Before I know it, he part on her Wingstop. Before I know it, they called me like, E, can you do a voiceover? Let me tell y'all something. I knew I blew up when the commercial was playing over and over, and my auntie called like, that baby, is that your voice on the Wingstop? I'm like, I blew up. Auntie just called me and asked me, was that me on the commercial? I'm like, yeah, that's me. My grandma was like, that's my baby. I'm like, let's go, God, give me more commercials. Right? My grandma calling. You know what I'm saying? That's big time. LaShawna, what are they paying me now for commercials? $30,000, $40,000 to do that right there. But when I first started doing commercials, they told me I had to be some organization. What was it called? I had to be SAG. And how much do SAG make? SAG make $2,000. I'm like, I don't want to be SAG. I don't want to be certified SAG. SAG broke. I don't want to be SAG, but I use my gift. 30, 40, okay, we'll give you 30, 40, and that's international money. All right, I'll leave you. Here's the last one. Can I get the numbers, please? I'm going to show you the numbers real quick, because he said we got to start showing you the numbers. So Didi came to me this summer. We had done Cali and Florida in the winter. And Didi was like, yo, I'm tired of traveling like this. I love Cali. I like Cali more than Florida. The humidity is not good for my MS. I want a house in California. I'm like, all right, bet. She's like, no. Next winter, I don't want to travel. I want a house in Cali. Tell Cole to get ready. She said, I want a house in California. I was like, all right, cool. So she started showing me the home she wanted. I was like, whoa, that's different. No, for real. In Cali to get a nice house, I'm like, whoa, that's different. That's like 1.5. Like my house right now is probably worth 200-something thousand. But if you take that same house to Cali, it's like $2 million. The same house. So my wife showed me some stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's about $2-3 million. I got you, bro. Gift. I told God, look, God, I don't want to spend none of the money we have, because my wife is a high pilot, but she's also an air traffic control. So she needs security. Like, she has to have systems. So if you start taking money out the bank to take care of that, she's gonna get nervous again. The house is paid for. I don't have no bills. But if I do that, she's gonna get nervous again. And with the MS, the only thing we know that triggers MS is stress. So I got to keep all her stress down, right? So I went to God. I was like, all right, God, Didi want a house. It's going to cost like between 2 maybe and 2.5 mil, 3 at the high end if I get her furniture. No, I'm just being real. It's 2.5 with just the house. But if I want to put a bed in it and a couch or something, it's going to probably cost between 2.5 and 3. Watch this, y'all. I'm being real. So I just did a gig for a company and they paid me $55K. I want to show y'all something. I'm being real. LaShawna, how many hours do I speak for $55,000? How many hours do I speak? Now, I just want y'all to see. So I spoke for this company in Boston right? We coming to Boston. I spoke for this company in Boston, right? Didn't even know it. I spoke for him about a month and a half ago. My man was like, I watched all your videos. I was going nowhere in life. High school dropout, white kid. It was weird, right? For real. Because when I looked at my man, do he look like, he don't look like he was homeless. He don't got that swag. He was like, and I grew up in a single parent home. My father came back, married my mom, but he was a dope fiend, so my mom kicked him out. My man was like, I ain't finished school. I'm like, wow, you ain't finished school? He was like, nah, but you know what I'm saying? I watch your videos. I'm like, I gotta start watching my videos. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I gotta start watching these videos, bro. He was like, I wasn't going nowhere in life. And I started this artificial intelligence data robot company, right? Worth over $1 billion. Not $1 million, $1 billion. So my man brought me in about, I don't know, a month and a half ago. He was like, yo, I'm gonna give you one shot because I feel like I owe you this. I wouldn't be where I am without you. So I'm gonna do a favor. You're the #1 motivational speaker in the world. I told my COO, and he told me he had to vet you. He said, what? He said, yeah, he told me he had to vet you first to see if you were. I told my man, go somewhere and sit down. And you're gonna vet Michael Jordan if we pick him on a pickup game, go vet Mike. He's like, go somewhere and sit down. He said, so they didn't want you, E, but I owe you one shot. Now I got another gig in a month and a half if you can knock this one out. I was like, let's go and sign the paperwork. What? And C said, you trying to threaten me with a good time? Bruh, just go and sign the next contract. I'm trying to tell you. If that's what you like, if this got something to do with this one, for the next one, I went in there and I'm talking about murdered him. All I could think about is if I do this right, Didi will never have to work again. I'm killing whoever come up after. Whoever come up after me, y'all gonna be hurt. Y'all got somebody after me. I blew that sucker out. They brought me to something else. I didn't even know what they brought me to in Boston was because this kid was a high school dropout. He has positioned 200 kids who are also like borderline or under borderline, a full year program. And if they graduate, they get an entry-level job at his company. So now he brought me in to speak to that group. So I'm like, bro, this home court advantage. Just call me E.T. I don't even need no other little titles, bro. Put me in the room with these dope jokers. I'm talking about these dogs. I'm about to let them have it. I let him have it. Then he was like, yo, E, I got another thing I need you to do. I was like, all right, what's up? He's like, I need you to work with this alpha group. I'm like, oh, you got an alpha group? Where's the beta? He's like, well, no beta, just alpha right now. It's like in the very beginning. I'm like, oh, okay, I thought it was supposed to be alpha, beta, but I feel you, alpha, right? So it's like, I'm gonna help 600 of my employees make their big dreams become a reality. I'm leaving, listen to me. I'm leaving, watch this. I went in the room and I showed him that assessment and some extreme execution stuff. This boy, an engineer, I told you his company worth over $1 billion. My man had a 66-page document they put together. And when I showed him that piece, he was like, yo, E, we never even thought about the human. I said, I know, because you're a pilot. I looked at your test. You're a high pilot. You're a high air traffic control. You have no human sense. For real, you task-oriented. You don't think about humans. I showed my man. My man was like, E, we got it. We got E. What can we? I was like, I got you. Went home, worked with his COO, went through it. He was like, yo, E, this is phenomenal, bro. This is what we was missing. Yo, how much is it gonna cost? I was like, relax, we just dating, bro. This is what, look, I'm just being real. Some of y'all get beat because you focusing on money. I told my man, let's take it slow. You trying to hit a rush, bro. We ain't in no rush, let's get to know each other. When you broke though, you can't get to know people.